Hi guys, so today we're going to be making kosher for Passover brownies. First, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees and make sure it's on bake. After that, you're going to spray your 11x7 brownie pan with non-stick cooking spray. I use Pam. And then I'm going to crack the eggs one at a time because I was only using one hand to crack, so I got a little bit of shell in. But you're going to do 4 large eggs. And for baking, my family likes to use white eggs, but I bet either brown or white is totally fine. So again, I'm still cracking the eggs one at a time into a large bowl because we're going to need to mix a lot of the ingredients in later. Then you're going to do 2 cups of white cane sugar. And this is me filling the first cup. Again, I was only using one hand, so it was taking a little bit longer than I expected. And you want to make sure you're using the regular cane sugar and not the confectioner sugar. So after, make sure you're just patting it down on the table, making sure the cup is all level. And it's okay if you spill a little because you can always clean up after you are finished. And making sure the measurement is right to the brim of the measuring cup is super, super important. So then I added the cups to the bowl and I started to mix with my electric hand mixer. And this is just me mixing the eggs and the sugar until smooth. So that's until you no longer see the white and it's kind of a combined mixture. So yeah, just a quick clip of me mixing. And it only took a few seconds, doesn't take long. And then I'm going to fill my liquid measuring cup up to 1 cup exactly of vegetable oil. And I bet using canola oil would be totally okay too, as they are substitutes for each other. But I just had vegetable oil in the house, and that's what it says on the recipe. So then we're doing our 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt and putting into the mix along with the oil, and then we're combining everything again with the electric hand mixer. And it's really important to incorporate everything really well because you don't want any spots that are a little bit grainy or lumpy. You want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Then we're taking our cocoa powder, and you're going to put in 3/4 of a cup, but I only had 1/2 cup and 1/4 of a cup in dry measuring. So 1/2 is equal to 2/4, and then 2/4 plus the 1/4 is 3/4. So I added them in little by little for the cocoa powder because it can really overpower the mix because of its consistency. And then again, with the electric hand mixer, we're going to combine everything. And then I just showed a quick picture of our potato starch because this is what makes it kosher for Passover, because we are not using flour because that would make it leavened bread, which we are not able to eat during these days. And this is a perfect dessert to make either for a Seder on the first few nights, or if your family is maybe doing one on the later nights because of different conflicts, that as well. And now I'm adding the semi-sweet chocolate chips to a measuring cup and pouring it into the mix. And I made sure to incorporate that all. And I did not use the hand mixer when incorporating the chocolate chips. You want to use a spatula and fold in the chocolate chips. Then I put it onto the pan. And once all of the batter was spread out on the pan, we put it into the oven once it was fully preheated to 350 degrees. And you can see my dad helping me out with this step. Then I set a timer for 35 minutes, and they were perfect after that, stuck in a toothpick to make sure nothing was raw. And then this is a quick clip of me cutting it into squares.